Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great Monday. Well, today is part 2 of my review for One Day Saving Store. So let's get at it. Well, I got another one of the little tape, and at this store, let's see here, it was $1.99. So we just got the little panda bears. And you've seen me use this before. You just stick it on your hand. And if you had a cut or something, you could just wrap it around your finger, like so. And then while you're stitching, you know, if you're touching the material and everything, it wouldn't, I don't know that it would or wouldn't bleed through that. I have no cuts to test that out. But it would also save you from sticking the needle into the cut or whatever. If you were, you know, especially if you're trying to get the cut to dry out, so to speak. But I used it for wrapping around my finger. Usually put it on my middle finger because that's the one I push the needle with. And I get about 2 wraps around total. And then cut it off here. Let's see if I can do this with my left hand. With the right hand scissors, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. We'll just take it off. And I'll rewrap because this is stretchy. It clings to itself. We'll just set that aside a minute. And it unwraps. It won't stay stuck together. So you can reuse this. You know, if I'm really into a project, I've probably reused this stuff like 4 or 5 times before it just totally gives out. But anyway, we'll start again. Wrap it around my finger so that it's all the way around there twice, and then press it kind of hard. And that way it stops the needle from coming, you know, through to my finger, because that's where it always gets a hole from me stitching far too much, you know what I mean? And then when I'm done with it, I just take it off. And before, you know, like let's say you've done it 3 or 4 times and it won't stick on the edge, just cut that edge off. And the rest of it works just fine. So if you get a decent sized piece, now that's about 4 or 5 inches, and I've got pretty fat fingers. So, but when I'm done, I just fold it in half and put it in with the project. And that way when I pick up the project, I have a thimble ready for me to stitch with. And if you want, you can even, if I can get a hold of it, just since I'm not going to be using that right now, I'll just attach it back on there and just kind of give it a push, and it's not going anywhere. It clings to itself. And as you know, I got a pencil box. They're going to have lots of these come September, these pencil boxes. So you can put all your circular things in here. I've got my wax for my thread, and all my my needle guarded tape in various kinds. You can tell I like the panda bears. And then just snap it shut, and it goes right down. Now it doesn't go down really good, only because of those other plastic things in there. Let me take them out for a second. But this stuff is kind of bendable, so just fold it and it shuts just fine. I got it at the thrift store for probably 50 cents or whatever, but you can probably get them for $1.50 too at, you know, during school season starting. And it works just great for these circular things that I've gotten. Turn on the light there. Maybe we can see what we're doing. I have the door open. And like I said, those were $1.99 there. Then I got this tape. And this tape, let me get it out of the package. It's kind of heavy. It's not going to fit in that thing because it's kind of bulky. Hang on. We're just going to cut this because you'll see what I'm talking about. It just sticks because the edges are sticky. This tape is meant to go around diamond paintings. And as you can see, it's got little pieces. They look like little tiny rocks. I don't know. I'm trying to get it to little tiny chippy rocks that look like ice cream cones with just a little top on it, but they're stuck to what they won't come off to that. But you put it, let's go back to the main purpose here. It goes around the edge of your diamond painting, and it comes in, I'll say 3 or 4 different types, and color things. I just got the multicolored one. It's really kind of lumpy and heavy, just because these are all stones, and it's very sticky on the outside. I'm not real sure if I like that part, but I guess if once you put it on there and then you put it in the frame, you're not ever going to touch it again. But it is quite sticky. But yeah. Now this stuff, it's called Rhinestone Tape. But you can put it even around, I don't think I wouldn't put it next to a cross stitch. Yeah, I would just settle that with plastic. Plastic against whatever that is. Feels like it's made out of stones. They look like little diamonds. I don't even think you can see that. But it's quite odd. I'm trying to get it to focus. Yeah, little bitty diamonds stuck on adhesive to go around your diamond painting. So I thought, well, what the heck. We'll try. So when I finish a diamond painting, we'll use it. I don't know how much is here. It does tell you on the thing, on the website. Now I have that sticky residue on my hands. I don't know. It's kind of like touching the sap of a tree. It feels weird. So, yeah, it's different. I've never seen anything quite like that. So I had to get some for $2. How much have you lost? All right. And the next thing I got, this is kind of the tool section of this, 2-part thing, because we had a few tool things. And this is one of those lovely thread holders. This holds 28 colors, but I think they're beautiful out of wood, and they're nicely detailed. I haven't colored any of them. I'm just kind of afraid. I think I'd put some kind of medium over that. Now, medium meaning like a clear gesso, something like that. I need to drink coffee. Before if you were going to hand paint these, and then I would put some kind of a finish over the top of the paint, just so it wouldn't chip off if you were going to paint it, or you can just leave it natural wood. Now, I do have to say one thing about One Day Savings. When this came in the package last week, it was in its plastic bag. If I can grab it. It was in the plastic bag, and it was sandwiched in between 2 cross-stitch kits, which was absolutely wonderful because it buffered it. Because these have little tiny edges that tend to get broke if it's on the outside, because it's always hitting against something when it's being shipped. So, yeah, they did an awesome job getting it here in one piece, but I just think these things are absolutely beautiful. So I just keep collecting them. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I know I could use them for threads, but yeah, I don't know. But I love them. This one was $4.04, so not too expensive. They're made out of balsa wood, and they're about a little more than 1/8 of an inch thick, if you can see that. But yeah, they're just beautiful, and they come in all shapes and all sizes. So, and some of these are more than, say, the other ones that were smaller or whatever. Just check and see how big it's supposed to be. I had no idea this was going to be this big, but it does hold 28 threads in it. So, and I've never used these for a project, so I can't seem to remember that I actually got them. And then there's a kit, and it's already kitted up, so yeah. And lately I've been using sulky thread, so I don't get the threads out for that. But there you go. it is what it is, what it is. I need a drink. Thirsty today for some reason. So now this kit I got before, about a week ago or so, from another store. So, and I do believe that I gave it away in my giveaway. So we have it again. So maybe I'll put it into the giveaway this time. Or maybe I'll just stitch it. It's so cute. It's a DIY cross stitch. And let me see. I'm trying to figure out how much it was. It's a 50 by 40. 50 by 40. And it was $9.01. Don't you just love that? Where does that all... I think that comes in the conversion of money. You know, because some of these sites, they are either in British pounds, euros, or some other form of money. And then when they convert it, that's where it lands. So, I guess that's what brings that all up. Let's see if we can get it out of here. This is a fair size canvas. Let's see if I can turn this over and you can see that beautiful little picture. Look at all them pretty flowers in all those mason jars. It's just a simplistic picture. It's not carried away, and it's just plain and simple. I like that. And I'm looking for the... It's here somewhere. I knew it was. Has a fair size key. It's on that slickery paper. It has the product number, how big it is, and the square per squares. And it looks a little confettied here and there. Not too bad. This is very nicely printed. It's not, you know, real pale. Like sometimes when they print on paper, it gets kind of a pale print. I don't know if they're almost out of ink or what the deal is. It happens. This has 25 colors. It does show you the colors, the DMC, and the symbol, and the thread number. This whole thing is the same as the canvas, so that's very nice. And there's a cute little picture right there of it. Yeah, so this would have to be blown up. I can kind of see it, you know, but if I was going to use it for any length of time, I would blow it up myself. You know, that each to his own. But yeah, let's look at the beautiful threads. Now, we're stuck. Hang on. There are 2 needles right there. This doesn't come with a little kit or anything. Look at that purple. Okay, I'm going to shake it down. Going to shake it down. Okay, and it does have 2021. Where's my paper? This 2021 is the same number. It's the pattern number, and it is written here in some kind of a marker so that they know where that all goes. But look at the greens and the golds and the purples. Look at that rust. Then we have some dark brown, which is probably 3371. Let's see, number 21. Yep, 3371. And that dark purple is awesome. What color is that? I didn't think there was a color like that. As good as or better than 550, because 550 is the end-all and end-all of all purples. So 3837. Isn't that beautiful? Just lovely, lovely colors. Then on this side we have more greens. Got some pale green. I'm assuming that that's your background color. This is an 11 count, by the way, if I didn't say that. More greens. Look at that blue. Love that blue. And then we have gold. Some more pale greens. You have some pale. It's like a greenish brown. But that is more like a mocha or beige. And then some pale blues and dark blues. But yeah, just beautiful, beautiful summer-like picture, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's cute. Let's take a look at the picture. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is confettied. A little bit here and there. I don't know, you can kind of see where the flowers are. But it's very nicely printed. It just looks a little bit busy. You can actually see the word. Can you see it? I don't know. It says H-O-M-E right there. I don't know if any of that'll translate. There's a little sign there. And the bird. But yeah, it looks kind of confettied. I mean, in certain spots. There's that 18 that I was telling you about. There was so much of that pale green. And there's some of it down in through here. So, yeah, but it's not very big. I like that part. I like it a lot. Let's see. I'm looking for my... Oh, geez. Looking for my tape measure, and it was right under my nose. Alright. So, 49.5 that way. And 30... I'm getting there. 39 this way. Actual picture is... Nah, I almost said the inch first. It's about a 40. I mean, within a couple little, whatever those millimeters, I don't know. It's about 15 3/4. So, this way it's like 29 centimeters, which is about 11.5. So, it's not too big. And it fit well on your lap. You know, it's pretty solid stitching. I'll give it that much. But there's not a lot of big, huge areas to do. You know, you can do this and go across. And that's the majority of that yellow part. And then the rest is just scattered here and there. So, I don't know. It's beautiful. Just lovely. Just lovely. I love all those. You know, if you really wanted to, you could probably just do that part. Maybe down here, and then I don't know what you'd do here. And I like the bird, so I don't know. It's irritating. But let me show you a picture. There's a little tag hanging off of this one. And I doubt that those words would be there. It says, "To my dear friend," is what it says. But it just looks like a summer gathering of flowers and stuff. I just thought it was beautiful. And it was $9.01. Yep, I told you that. So sorry. Hate to be repetitive. So yeah, just absolutely beautiful. And the key is very nice and big and easy to read. It does have the color. And there is, let me see if I can turn it, just a smidgen of selvage on the material. So it's not going to hurt your picture at all. So, but the numbers are easy and dark and sharp. I like that. I really, really do. Just beautiful. Oh, too many beautiful things and not a whole lot of time, right? Isn't that how that works? Let me just set that there. Now, One Day Savings does have a free shipping amount. I'll write it all down in the description below. They do cross stitch, pre-stamped and counted, diamond painting, paint by number, and they also have custom in all three of those. They do paper quilling. They have some beaded cross stitch. They have tools and crafts for diamond painting and cross stitch. And they have a lot of tools, you know, for cross stitch and diamond painting as far as that goes. So, big selection. And sometimes they do have, like, buy some, you know, if you spend, I'm just throwing a number, $30 out there, you get 2 free gifts. And to get those 2 free gifts, if you spend $30, you go to your checkout area, you know, where you have everything in your cart, and it'll say, if you have spent over $30, click here to get your 2 free gifts. and then this drop down menu will come down and you can go there and pick whatever you want. Make sense? Yeah, some of them don't run or operate like that. I know this one does. So check that out. Thank you, One Day Savings, for sending me these lovely gifts this week and last week. They are greatly appreciated, and I just think they're beautiful. Thank you. And thank you for watching today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching and diamond painting.